I think it's all about perception, right?
It's something that I treasure a lot.
What I get above and beyond the price I've paid.
Helping the other person to be their best.
And have a sense of accomplishment.
Delivering more than is expected of you.
Is surprising someone.
Taking what they think is the best and giving them better.
Value is what I can positively contribute.
My boss making me look good. I really appreciate that.
It's not necessarily the big things, it's the small things.
By changing, I think PwC has a lot of more opportunities to improve.
We all know how quickly the world is changing, how competitive it's become. And at PwC, we need to continue to evolve. We simply can't stand still.
We need to change ourselves in the way we think, in the way we approach our clients.
The change that we're talking about is all about exemplifying the PwC experience, building relationships, enhancing value. Through those two things, done time and time again, each and every day, for every one of our clients.
Our clients have changed, so therefore we need to move in tandem with them. So us changing to kind of represent those changes is a really good thing.
We have to change. Thank goodness we're changing. I love change. Change is great.
The big change will be changing how we think and how we act.
To me, that means spending more time with them. To me, that means being by their side rather than on the phone.
Do we have enough face time with them? You know, do we really understand their business? Are we actually providing value-adding advice, service to them?
When clients come to us, they're obviously looking for value. We must understand what value means to the clients.
The client may perceive value a different way than we perceive value, but I think that's the part where you have to sit back and listen to see what their needs are and what they find valuable.
The biggest behavioural change for us is the constant focus on value. Value at the start of a project, during a project, and at the end of the project. Constantly reaffirming with the client exactly where they see value and making sure that we're delivering it for them.
People make assumptions of what the client or the customer is looking for. But sometimes value is just the basic, simple thing of giving people what they want.
In order to be able to deliver that tailored approach to value, it really is building that trusted relationship and really listening to exactly what they're telling us.
It's by doing that consistently each and every time in each scenario that might be different that's going to actually enable the PwC brand and ultimately define more consistently the execution of the PwC experience in the eyes of our client.
Even though we are the experts, we kind of take more of a step back and kind of listen more to the client and deliver what they need.
Spending time with them to listen to them really what they actually want and what they actually need as well, because sometimes need and want can be different.
We need to not be afraid to ask for feedback more and to ask when things have gone well and when things haven't gone well.
Bringing the experience, the cumulative experience from your network of contacts, your relationships.
Definitely prepare ourselves, building up our capabilities and setting different expectations, both in our people and also our clients.
Focus more on the clients or what they want rather than what we sell.
They don't really care how we get there. They want to make sure that we deliver on the problem at hand.
Resolving issues is always goal-orientated. If we can help them get there without focusing too much on our methods and tools, on our process and the methodology, I think it will bring even more value to the clients, because at the end of the day, it's the results which matter.
Value and relationships, the two go hand in hand, and both have to be taken to another level if, in fact, we're going to be successful with creating that #1 firm.
PwC is actively taking steps to really put itself ahead of the game and ahead of our competition.
We need to update our brand. It's as simple as that. We need to drive it forward if we want to stay as the #1 firm.
That we can all take a big part in leading the firm through the changes it is going through and where it needs to be in the future.
I'm very confident about our future. I think we've got the right leadership, the right attitude, so that we're actually going to move forward in this.
When you like what you do, when you love, you have passion what you do, so you work for the best.
I'm proud of being a PwCer.
By combining different elements of our network, we create value.
Our brand is just a promise delivered. A promise delivered. Our brand promise needs to give us all the interactions a common purpose has. One in which will help deepen the connection with our clients and our people